Shoop, shoop, shooby, shooby doo ah, scooby doo ah, craft club, craft club. We're all gonna craft because it's craft club. You will craft and I will craft, and we'll all craft because it's craft club. Yeah, we'll all craft because it's craft club. Yeah, we'll all craft because it's craft club. Shoo-be-doo-wah-wah. Thank you. Thank you. Remix. I'm just already changing things up. It's only been a few weeks, a few months of Craft Club. Welcome to a Craft Club where we craft and we club. You are part of my club that we are crafting in. And I am an amateur crocheter. And y'all are probably incredibly talented at whatever you do. And I am just pleased to have you as part of my crafting club. I am already in my pajamas. I am ready for bed. And I will just clue you in on a little secret that I'm filming this very in advance because I just knew the week was gonna get away from me. It is only Tuesday. I know, it's only Tuesday. It's like 4 something in the afternoon and I'm already showered and ready for bed. You know, some days I just give up. Some days I'm like, no thank you, no more of this. I don't wanna see more people. I don't wanna hear the problems. I'm going to go home and just shower and get ready for bed and then just spend some time by myself inside. I'm wearing a Gracias t-shirt, another Gracias t-shirt, free plug. It's a little bear. I love a bear. I love a bear. Rawr. They give me paws. Anyway, it is the last, not the last, it's the second to last Saturday when this is airing, because this is Tuesday. When this is airing, it's the second to last Saturday of the month. We're almost there. We're almost done March. Unless you like March, which is good. It's a month, you know? It's a month. So if you have your pictures ready, you can send it to me so that we can look through them. I do a little like photo album and we all look at them and what we've done at the end of the month for our Springity Spring theme. I am not even close to being done what I was doing, my rabbit hat. So I don't know where you all are, but yeah, this week is crazy. It's getting away from me. Next week is also crazy. It's getting away from me. So if you want to send it to me like ASAP, if you want to send me pictures of your stuff, whether it's the Springity Spring theme or whatever theme, whatever you're working on, anything work in progress, send it to me ASAP so I can get it in so that I can do my little photo album and we can all look at it. Otherwise, I don't know. You know, some weeks you just go with it. You're just like, oh, it's going to be a busy one. And that's the next 2 weeks. It's weird because I'm also not making money. That's not true. I'm making a little money next week. That's also why. Next week is going to be crazy. This week was just like, oh, I need to like organize my life. It's crazy. So my email is kevinyee.com@hotmail.com. kevinyee.com@hotmail.com. You have to spell the YEEDOTCOM @hotmail.com. Send me your pictures of your works in progress, whether it be our Springity Spring theme or whatever you're working on. There are some things that have continued, that are continuing. There's a beautiful like Rogue Squadron blanket that has been going on. There are Taylor Swift crochet dresses going on. There's so much going on and we are just enjoying the world. We're just enjoying the moment that we get to live in because this is our time to live and we're living it. So what are y'all making? Like I said, there are some things in progress. There's also now some teal baby socks. Again, socks sound really difficult to me. But people are like, you should crochet socks. I'm like, I can barely get out of bed some days. Sorry, that was depressing. That was too depressing. Okay. Let's see. What else are y'all making? Yes, there's allergies. Other Vancouverites are telling me that the allergies here are crazy. It's the trees. It's that Vancouver loves trees and love them for it, but it's terrible for my springity spring nose. Okay, let's see what else. Got some politics going on. Listen, we are just trying to survive through this craziness. Somebody's making a pillowcase for their friend. That sounds comfy. I bet they'll love that. That's a good gift. Actually, that's a really good gift for Christmas because I've given everyone scarves this year. And so now I'm like, well, what do I get them next year? Hats? But I don't want to give them hats. That's boring. Pillowcases or little pillows or something. That sounds fun. Hello, Brazil. Someone says hello from Brazil. That's fun. People are telling me coffee places to go. Artigiano. I have been there. I like them. I think they're good. They have pie. I like pie. Someone's making a 53% wool granny squares for something for my mom. So we'll have to figure out what that is and let us know. Update us when you know what you're making. Somebody just finished a girly pink and purple granny square baby blanket and matching hats. Again, baby things are things that I have always kept, so that's really important. Lots of people telling me that they love my cardigan. It is still going. You know, you have to do trim after you put all the granny squares together. And it's like, it takes as long as the granny squares. I think that I've been working on it for an entire month now. It's fine. Somebody is crocheting African violet hexagons. Love that. And then people embarrassed to be American. Listen, I became an American citizen on the side of a freeway overlooking an unhoused encampment because it was during COVID and they couldn't let us inside, but then it started raining. So the courtyard that they were using, they were like, you have to stand out here now. You have to stand out here. And so it was like just like traffic whizzing by. It was a nightmare. So let me tell you, this week, like I said, is going by like crazy. But so I know that I complain about this apartment a lot. But now it's been escalated because something happened, which is that there was a break-in. There was a break-in in the storage units. And we do have a storage unit, but I don't like things. Like, I'm very anti things. Like, I just don't like stuff. So I don't have a lot of stuff. My mom put her suitcases down there just to like reserve the spot because oddly the people in this building were like taking up people's spots. They were going in and being like, oh, here's an empty. Oh, I did this wrong, y'all. I'm like noticing my mistake now. I think from last week when I was doing this. I might just keep going though. You think I could just keep going? Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone when you see this on my Instagram when I make a video about this. It's pretty bad. No, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm doing the thing. It has to be done, y'all. So my mom put like a couple of bags in there, but other than that, we didn't have anything down there, luckily. We go down never. We never go down. And then we hear about this break-in in the storage rooms and that people have gotten stuff stolen. But I am like, well, it's just our bags, like those like empty suitcases, my mom's empty suitcases. Why does it matter? So like, let's not deal with it, right? So I just like leave it. I don't think about it. And then I get an email like 2 days ago that was like, it was really weird. It was like, so basically somebody else's stuff is in your storage unit now. Like the thief or whatever put their stuff in your unit. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. Cause I have a $5 locker room lock on that. There is no way anyone could have gotten in. Just kidding. It's clearly like very easy to break in. So I go down, I see the stuff is in there. And then I go to touch the lock and I'm like, oh, that's why. Because they broke into our storage unit as well. They didn't take anything because what would they take? One of those like luggage bags that my mom put in that I just actually brought up, and I was like, Mom, these are broken. My mom is like, Kevin, you have to get them just in case, like, just in case they might get stolen. I really still want them. And so I got them, and I'm like, Mom, you can't even use them. The wheels are like worn down. Like you can't really even use anyways. So the person whose stuff is in our unit like came down. I met them. We took the stuff out of our unit. We put them back in theirs. It was like a neighboring unit kind of thing, storage unit. But then I was like, I don't really feel safe because I've mentioned this before, but about a year ago, I was living in an apartment complex in Los Angeles, and you can go to my social media in March of last year. Because I was living in this place next to a neighbor that was violent, and it was a really dangerous situation, and I have a lot of trauma from it because he was strangling my neighbors like in the hallway. So like you never knew if you left your apartment, and it wasn't like he was down the hall. He was next to me, like we shared a wall situation. And I felt really unsafe, and it was about 6 months, and the management did nothing. The management never emailed me to check up on me, to be like, oh, are you safe? They went remote. They went remote because they were so scared of the guy, and I get it, but it's also like, you have residents, right? And so in this situation, like, this is a really hard building to, I guess, I guess it's not, but it's like to get into and out of, because there's key fobs everywhere. You can't even use the stairs because every door is locked except the main floor. So you can go into the stairwell, but then you have to get out on the ground floor for, fire safety reasons. So it's clearly an inside job. It's clearly somebody who knows the building, who's been in the building, or who potentially still lives in the building. And there's also cameras literally everywhere. There's cameras in the storage unit. And so I was just thinking, like, the most annoying thing, the most annoying thing is the thievery of everything, where I'm just like, yes, it's the lack of safety, but it's also management. I'm sorry. And I just think like every manager everywhere, I'm sure there are good managers in the world. I've just never met them. But when people get to that managerial position or level, the way that they deflect, like they just literally they just leave you to fend for yourselves. And I'm like, no, it's your job to like protect everyone. And like one of the responses I got was like, well, no place is 100% safe. Yeah, I know that. And that's what I got at the last place when the violent man was like strangling people. Well, no apartment is 100% safe. Oh, that's really helpful. I just find that like one answer, and it is an answer, but the one way that they answer is by not answering. It's by deflecting blame and being like, it's not my fault, and then just like silence. And I'm like, I get that that's an answer, but I'm also like, take accountability. And at least, I don't understand why people in managerial or higher positions think that no answer is not going to breed some kind of like chaos, right? Because then people in the building are already coming up to their own conclusions of like me, it's an inside job. It's somebody who's here. I saw someone crazy walking around, like crazy looking walking around the other day, and like, does that person belong in our building? Does that person, like, it breeds this really weird atmosphere when they could have just said like, oh yeah, we have the camera, we have, we got the footage, we know who it is, we have the face, we sent it to the, police officers, we're following up. They didn't say that. I had to pry it out of them, y'all. I'm just like, really, listen, we're, day to day, we just live day to day. We just live and we crochet, we crochet, we crochet all day. Okay, and that is this episode. There's no smooth transition into this ending. I just got mad as I was thinking about this, and I was like, let's end the episode now. Also, the time is running out. But I love you all. Thank you. And send me the pictures of your works in progress to kevinyee.com@hotmail.com. And as always, I end it with Craft Club, Craft Club. We're all gonna craft at Kevin's Craft Club. You will craft and I will craft, and we'll all craft because it's Craft Club. Bye.